Well, welcome back to another episode of Trainz, a New Era, building Avery now. We had a sound issue yesterday. I don't know why I didn't record. And so this is what you seen yesterday. We got the river put in. We put the roads in. Today we're going to try to get the mountain in. And then later I will figure out. I'll paint some of this, but also figure out where what houses I'm going to use. I'm still trying to download stuff for the game, so I'm waiting for the intersections I really need. But if I'm going to paint this, then I need to put an intersection in so I know when I do get my intersections in that I know where they go. And I'm just going to use one of these temporarily until I can get an intersection in, which will mean the road ain't gonna be the way it should be, but at least I have the intersection in there and I know where it goes, and then I can eventually straighten it out. So we'll just use this as a temporary solution, and then we'll start on our mountains after I get these two intersections put in and the road done the way I need it done. So that's how this is gonna go right now. And then we're gonna. So yeah, we had a little sound bite issue yesterday, and hopefully this one won't give us the same issue. I was gonna start up the GoPro as a backup, but if it comes to it, then I will use the GoPro and then add sound into, and hopefully we don't have that issue like we did yesterday. But like I said, this is our road. This is the road that's gonna lead to Wallace and follow the tracks out. And we need to go over here. We put in this bridge yesterday, which pretty much fits the time era and the bridge that's there, or used to be there. And we're gonna move this bridge just slightly to where it's like that. That way it looks about right, and all that good stuff. This is the railroad, and it will go out north here. We will got one more intersection I want to do put in. It's temporarily, and then we're gonna add these blocks and start adding our mountains in, and then we'll start heading north in the next video out of here to and there's a road right there, believe it or not. So I'm gonna redo the road too, because it did not come out the way I wanted it to. So we'll add this here. We'll delete whatever road's hidden underneath. We'll regain the road. Click and match, or whatever you want to call it. And it's gonna be nice to me again. We'll grab the road. Oop. When you make a mistake like that, just hit undo. And we'll connect the road right here. And it did not come out like I wanted it to, so we'll add this in there, and maybe it'll level it out just a little bit, which I can do that by doing this. Well, it still came out 0. Well, anyways, if it don't work, then we'll just go ahead and clean it. It'll be a little dip right there in the road, and that's the problem right there. There's a way to fix this by just bringing it up just like that, and then we can re-hit the ground levels, and it did it again. So we'll undo that by one until it does that, and then we'll connect this road, and then we'll start building our mountain sides. I do these mountains different. You can just go ahead and let the game generate the mountains and stuff. and all that. I decided I'm going to keep these an hour-long videos. If they go somewhere, they go somewhere. If not, they don't. But this guy's going to find out there's nobody there to unload trucks right now. Anyways, that's for a different video. So we'll just sit here, and then eventually I'll go walk up to the door again if I see somebody going in. So yes, we're going to generate our own mountains. This is how I generate my mountains. We want these mountains tall because the time we get to the other end, and you want to go page out, or page down, page up, whatever. And we will start right at this line because this mountain's going to actually go out that way. So we'll start like this. Sometimes I've noticed in the older games, certain track shoes, it don't really matter how your mountain looks. It's Avery. We ain't gonna be perfect with it. We're gonna make it look somewhat realistic. Some of this mountain right here will get flattened down because houses have got to go right there, and businesses will go up on the hills. And well, this is the way I usually do it. Try to stay away from the edge there. Try to keep a straight line here. And then just kind of make my mountains. We're gonna have to add that other block in. Trying to kind of avoid doing that right now. Kind of level this stuff out. But this is our mountain side. We're gonna go ahead and put the block there because we're gonna come over here. It's a little bit longer process, but there's other ways of doing this easier by copying and paste. But once you get, but trying to make the angles on a copy and paste incident. He's backing in the dock. I don't know why. Unless he's got a drop and hook load. And we'll go ahead and add this block so this is all level out right here. And our track will go north. In the next video we'll start heading north. We will use Google to help us figure the mileage to the first tunnel. And then we'll build to the first tunnel, and then we'll build to the next tunnel until we get to the top. And eventually we will be able to get to drive this. I will drive it at the end of the videos to certain sections when I put the tunnels in. It's kind of slower than the 2009 trying to get this done. This game does take a big computer to play because it does take a lot of memories. A lot of processing goes into this. And see, I just build my mountains like this. That way I don't have to worry about over here. It's kind of like useless property at that point. Sometimes I will take the block out if I figure there's enough room to just go ahead and delete it. Just kind of make my own mountains. This is how I learned how to do it best, to make it look as close as real as you can. And it's being a butthead. I've got so much going on right now with the computer. It's still downloading. I found free Wi-Fi just sitting here. And, so I am using that to download more assets to the game. This is a slow process. And this will be our mountain range. This mountain will get taller as we go because we're going to go up quite a bit. We're going to put a 1.25% grade in, starting from Avery, and then we'll work it along the mountainside And that's pretty much our mountain range right there. So you're wondering what about this road down here. Well, we'll clear this road out here in a second. There's other things that I could put right here, but I have not seen the speeders yet. Garage or whatever it's called. Let's see, we can do this. It makes it look more mountainous right there. We'll be leveling this out just a little bit in here to put houses and stuff. And then houses and a restaurant and bar go over here. This road goes to St. Mary's. We fixed all this issue right here, so now the train can go to the porthole. I had to put the tunnels in the way, or the switches. Speaking of switches, I don't think I finished fixing the switches right here yet either, but we will eventually get to that. And so that's our mountain range right there. Gotta do a little touch up, and we gotta do that all through here. Usually when you get this first one started, it's pretty simple just to go whoop, sit up here and do it from above. It's usually getting this first part done is the hard part. Then it goes pretty easy from there. I can fix it from the other side once I get up. See, it's starting to come up right there. So I can fix it right here. And then it starts getting pretty, pretty easy process to fixing your mountain range. Like I said, on the back side here, it doesn't really matter. Because in real life, well, in real life it would, but in the game, it's just, you know, you're putting your mountain in to show some scenery. So you're using this up here as a viewpoint up high. I still have not figured out how to change the watercolor yet, or the sky. There's supposed to be an option in here, or there used to be. We'll add a block over here for right now, and then we'll take it probably back out eventually. And the way we're gonna keep adding our mountains in. See how that works out. That's how I add them. Sometimes I'll go, when I go higher, I have to add 4 lines. But usually I just level the ground out after the track gets to a certain height, and then we keep building our mountains from there. And then I'll show you here in a minute what's going to look like down below. And then we'll add trees. I'll pretty much just add a lot of trees to this. There's a way I'll do that. Yep, and see what, when we get down here, we now got a mountain range. Mountain range right there. A mountain range. So I'm using the Xbox recorder. I guess it does work offline. We're gonna go down here and fix our road. Doesn't that look good? I know. We gotta go down here. I never did level the tracks out, so we gotta go level our tracks out by going down here and just hitting 0. We'll bring it all back down, maybe. I think we got a screw up here. It's because my engine's on that track. So I gotta go move the engine again, which I'm gonna totally move it in a new place out of my way since we got that mountain range done. Just about in that area. We'll go over here and move it into the yard, and then we'll get it turned around, because the only way out of here is facing out. Oh, and then we got that little engine, that little car there. That's probably why. We gotta get that out of there. Yesterday I was using that as a demonstration to get the bridge height right so the train will pass under. We're going to level this all out now. Make sure all this is leveled out to 0. That way when the mountain hits it, I can actually hit the track right? Well, we gotta do this all along here, get all this leveled out. Usually you hit one right in the middle, it'll do 3 of them all together. Like I did. And then let's do it this way. So before we go putting mountains in anymore, we need to fix this right here. And that's an artwork. When you're done, it'll look all pretty and stuff. All good. I have to do the same with the road over there. I have to zero it out before we put mountains on that side. And let's make sure we got all this zeroed. Alright, now we're able to re-level the track, get the mountain off of it. Be a nice little cliff looking thing right there. And like I said, I ain't going for perfection on this. We got all this to level out too. Until it clicks at me again. Until it clicks, but yeah, you want to make sure you level this out. See right there, it wasn't level either. It was up in the air. Which just kind of screwed up our bridge. Which that's alright, we can redo this. We can also extend the bridge out. There. See now? Let's go down to ground level here. Go down. Make sure this road right here is so neat. Now we got that all mountain looking. The mountain ain't too tall. The mountain will get taller as we go though, I'll tell you that. I'll be up like 500 in the thing time I hit the top. And then usually I use like wide tracks. If I can find like a double track, I can make valleys and stuff, and I'll put them at the angle I want. I make these good valleys that way. It's simpler to do it that way. So we'll come back out and we'll start doing our mountains again. Since I will probably start up these at half hour, but hey, I might just keep them in an hour because that really doesn't matter to me. And we gotta add blocks over there before we even get over there. I was trying to get a clear sky so I can see what I'm doing because it's kind of hazy sky. It's not working for me, but I haven't figured out how to. So we're gonna add another block here. We're gonna add these blocks in because our mountain's gonna extend past where we want it probably. I'll probably take these blocks out depending on where the mountains are. And then we add a block right here, and then we'll have to put the river back in. Down there! Yeah, I'm sorry there was no sound to this yesterday. I really don't know what happened. I was trying to download these couple DVR players in, and it didn't really work out very well. So let's just try to get this the way we want it. And Avery is located just south of where I live, about 60 miles, 40, 60 miles. It's pretty much all dirt road from Wallace down to Avery. But if you come in from the St. Mary side, it's all pavement. The tunnels are pavement. You can drive through some of the tunnels. There's a couple ways to get to Avery. From I-90, you can go from Wallace or Taft area over the route of the Hiawatha. And you can drive some of the Hiawatha. See, that's how a normal mountain looks when I'm done with it. If I do 3 wide, if I do 4 wide, then like we will be later because of our height, then we'll be alright. Here comes a little tricky part because we gotta We want to keep that circle right on the edge of the track. That way it gives us that cliffy kind of look. And then we can, when we put our paint down, we can throw the ballast up on the rocks. I usually use the iron ore paint scheme for grounds because this area is pretty much iron ore mining area, like Silver Valley. This is going to be kind of screwed up right here. Kind of screwed up. But hey, we're going to make it look as good as possible, right? I can always go back and do that. And then when we're done with our mountains on this side, we'll I probably won't have time to do the other side. I'll do the other side after this video's done. And then, so you can go down here and just kind of tap it if you're too far away from the track. And then I don't look like I zeroed the track out right there. A couple white spots. And then clean our track up, and you'll see the cliff kind of looking effect right there. That's about normal. About right. About right. And we'll take a train ride here in a minute. As this video comes close to end, like I said, I'll do this other side off camera. That way I don't bore you too much, and then after off camera and that side's done, we will start north. I can finish up. Well, actually, no, we got one more thing I'd like to finish up if it's available. If I ain't got to download the assets for it, because I want to put the telegraph cables in and the power cables. Then that might be a short video, but we will put those in. And I'm kind of waiting to paint this area. After I leave this area, I can paint what I want because I ain't got no buildings or nothing to add. I gotta figure where one substation goes. I'm still kind of waiting for those ones to load. And then we will put our substations where they are. Hopefully we can get either the bipolars or the box cabs loaded up. And get the box cabs loaded up or the bipolars, which probably won't happen because I gotta have money to buy the Milwaukee set. Hoping that they will come out and say, hey, we want your load and back it into this dock. But I don't know. Being New Year's, I guess nobody wants to work on New Year's except us crazy truck drivers. But luckily I have this game to keep me entertained. I can build me a new Avery set the way I like it. I really, on the, lookout one, whoever designed it screwed that up because there's actually trestles in it and they never put the trestles in. And there's a lot of trestles on this one too, which is nice about Google Maps because then I'll be able to figure out where the trestles are on this. I'll stop boring you with the mountains. We'll get to here in about 7 minutes. We should be done with this mountain here shortly. We'll try to get the power poles in. We'll try to get our power poles in and then transformer lines, and then we'll drive the last 10 minutes out like we normally do. I know it's a funny looking mountain, but you know what? From when you see it from the train view, that you'll see that the mountain is pretty big. Actually, it looks pretty awesome from down there. And then once you get it painted and your trees on, you really never notice the back side of this. See, now I can go way out there. I just kind of slowly come towards me. Slowly come towards me and get that mountain in. A couple skips there. I think I was game saving or something or glitching. Oops, let's go up. Up, up. Oh, I didn't. I bounced the level too far. Wonder. I'm trying to get straight with that, but I don't look like I'm going to be able to do what I was doing from a distance. From this angle. So we'll just go ahead and do this. And then I will do this. That is what we're doing. We're almost done with this side. Like I said, I won't bore you on the other side, but you'll get a hint of when you come back, and when we start building north, I will show you the full valley effect, and I will get the mountain done on the other side. And we're going to try to put telegraph poles in here. I don't know if they're in the assets or not. I haven't looked. Yet. So we're going to find out shortly here in a second after we get this mountain range done. And I'm probably not going to bore you with mountains anymore after this, but we are going to build north. We might. Well, I got to do the mountains because then you got to see how to cover the tunnels and stuff. Do the portals right and all that. Long reach out there. I got to put another block in. Long reach out there, huh? I didn't finish right here. And then we'll just kind of just wait for the mountain to come up and just slowly add it in here. Add it in nice and slow. Make us a beautiful mountain range. Right out to the edge. That's how I pretty much do my mountains on this. Like I said, I gotta go over there and add a block because we added that last block in. And this will take us right out to the edge here, to the portal, which takes the train out of here. And eventually, maybe if this game goes good, I will build out to St. Mary's and make it a full run. That will be a lot of blocks. It's like 120 blocks, and then I gotta figure where bridges are, and then I gotta figure out the curves and stuff. I kind of just make my own weavy curves to the next point of interest, like a bridge or a road or something. So with Google, it's pretty much easy to figure out the mileage. Sometimes you gotta do a little math and rethink a little calculation and all that. And yesterday, like I said, that yesterday, that you didn't hear, is building the river wasn't too hard. That's a pretty easy step. But here we're gonna call this good right here. I'll go up to the edge and finish up. That's how I pretty much make an easy, simple mountain to we're gonna go ahead and do it. We gotta make it look good, right? That's my mountain range. So we'll drive this out and then we'll start another video. I'll start getting the telegraph poles in. So we're gonna go make sure our track's all level and no mountain over the top of it. And when I put the telegraph poles in and stuff, I probably won't level it out because it leaves me this space right here to actually put the. See how it leaves its own effect? It looks pretty cool how it, once you do that. And see, we got some telegraph poles on this side, and then we gotta put the power poles above that somehow. That I don't have to worry about where it goes, it'll level itself out. Hardest part about the telegraph poles and the power poles are when you come to trestles and bridges. So my 33 wire, and what I try to do is follow these little notches right here, and then we'll go up to the next one, and I can straighten these out as we go. So this is your telegraph pole. Like I said, I'm not going to bore you with this part too much, and then I will level that out, but I will not hit the, and see, I don't have to hit everyone, but I kind of like it to be next there, way I can get alignment, and that way it's straight when I make the curves, because when I make the curves it's going to go over the track, like this curve right here. So I'll show you when I get down in there deep, and this ain't level right here. This track ain't leveled right there, but we'll fix that. For some reason in that corner it ain't leveled, but in order to get this telegraph pole lined right, we'll have to go to the next extremely straight section, which is a couple in there. I know I should be in a little bit more so I can see what I'm doing right. So this is 33 wire telegraph pole, which is pretty much for the lights, for the communication with the train, and the junction switches, which would be in real life. We got a mishap right there too. We're gonna have to fix that. Make sure this is all zeroed out right here. For some reason it ain't. Yeah, right there was the problem. And then we can do the same with the telegraph poles, zero them out, but it's not gonna, I'm not gonna hit the flatness on it. I might. That way it gives the track right away more clearance, which is probably what I'm gonna do, because right like here and stuff, and we want to be right kid corner with that. See, this is still not right here. Something's not right here. One of my track ends is not right. We'll adjust that off camera later. Like I said, I'm gonna, yeah, something's not right here, so I have to hit the whole new re-leveling, which this will help. For some reason we're not leveled out on one of these tracks, and I don't know which one. See, it wasn't even reaching out all the way. For some reason we're not level somewhere in here somewhere. I don't know where. Some reason. Now this is the tricky part right here, because we've got to go under the bridge, and I might have to widen that bridge out just to do that. I don't know yet. Good way to find out if we're gonna get it. I might have to raise the bridge up. Yep, I have to raise the bridge up. We're gonna bring it down to 0. We'll have to raise the bridge up to like 10 on this side, because the wire ain't clearing properly. So we will raise it up to 11. That should clear our telegraph wire. It really don't matter on the other end. Yeah, see, it cleared it. The power pole will go over the top, but telegraph wire and I'll have to move it closer to the track than I normally do. Normally I'll move it right about there anyways. Try to get it as close as possible. So yeah. Oh. So now this road ain't getting leveled right for some reason. Which means I'll have to bring it up. Just like that. See, I won't do it again like that because it's not coming out right. So we should have been able to clear the bridge right there. And we're not got our telegraph pole in the and we need to try to keep this lined up straight all together right here so that the comes out right, and then we can go back to the space that we had. We're gonna go right over the top of the depot. There's an issue. There's an issue. How do we fix this issue? We'll come right up to the depot. We'll go over the tracks. Now to do this, you gotta put one right here, and then we're gonna go past the substation. Sometimes you just kinda gotta go down the middle. And then we're gonna come like this. Do it again. So we clear out. Do it again. That way all this comes out straight. I didn't do one right there. I'm not going to straighten it out. Yep, we're straightening it out right there. So that's how we got around all that. Hoo ha ha. I should have done it right there. Almost straight. That out right there. That's how we get around get the telegraph pole around the substation. And any other obstacles that are in your way, that's what works best. And then we'll put this here, we'll make our curve. You're wondering how I make the curves, right? Well, the way we make the curves is just like that. And then we hit that, straighten the thing out. And like I said, with the other bridge, we had to do the same. We're gonna have to go raise the bridge up to make that issue 2 go away. I let go, didn't it? Hey, when that happens. This track should have been straight right here. Don't know why not. Oh, it's gonna have a curve in it no matter what. But the pole will be straight. And we're gonna add track while we're at it. Never mind me. We'll take a train right here once we straighten all this out in one straight line. And see, once I hit that, we'll go back and straighten it out. We gotta raise the bridge up to 11. What the heck? Let's hit the right button and we'll raise the bridge up to 11 on this end, 11 on the other end. That way it'll clear the poles. And the same will go with the power wire. I'll grab a power wire and just run real short distance. See, now it's not right. So I gotta move the bridge over a little bit, one way or another. Probably better go this way. See if we can get around that pole. And we still clear the track. Oh, and then we'll fix our road right here. Which we're gonna have to level it up to meet that. That's how we're gonna level that out. I don't know if we can do that. Nope. It's gonna have a gap in it. Won't really tell a difference in it. And pretty much the same will go with our power pole here. This has got to be straightened out. See how it's crooked? Just hit that and it'll bring it straight. Same goes with this other side. And our road is screwed up right there too now. Our road is officially screwed up right there. So we will do this. We'll add a spline in there. And we'll bring it up until it comes up above. Just like that. And then we'll level out whatever needs to be leveled. So we had to put an incline on our road. Straighten this out real quick. And then all that. That's all straightened back out. I'll make sure this stays straight in here. Let's put our curve in. Straighten this off our mountain. Maybe. What the heck happened here? Straighten that out. For some reason this is like way over there, so we want to pull it in. We did not get connected right here again. I'll straighten this one out. We'll pull this in. We forgot to put one right there. That's alright. I usually try to get them close like this. And then I'll straighten this one out. Now it'll make the curves. We'll get her up against there. Then I'll zero all this out. And again, like I did with the track, it will move the mountain over a little bit, which is alright with me. Didn't connect right there, that figures. Put a straightness in this. And then we'll zero all this out. That way we can get it all up against here. I'll show you here in a second. Show you here in a second. Trying to watch the time. For some reason, oh, because we got another curve. Then we'll do that. Same goes with power poles. When power poles stay up against the mountain, we won't level it out or anything. Just let it do its own thing on that end. Be no leveling that out at all. So we'll go back and we'll force our mountain over a little bit more. And this will be the end for this video today. We'll force our mountain over a little bit more. I need to put it straight on that. See how it's making that mountain right there? And it gives our track right. We can put the power pole next to it and not have to worry about it. But usually when we get going up the canyon here, it will be up on a mountain. Yeah, remember this was an electrified line, so it had power poles. But the power poles pretty much ran up into the mountain, trees and stuff. And we're going to take a ride here in a minute once I get back to the station. This gives it more track clearance, right? It makes it look like more of a cliff right there. See? These mountain ranges are steep in that country. So we're going to zero this out. When that one was hit. Level the ground out, give it more space. Like we did with the tracks. We got to watch where that bridge is. We can't do this where the bridge is or we're done screwed up that work. So let's take a ride here in a second to get back up to the bridge. Oh, and something did not go right again. Something is not right in this area. I will fix it later. No clue what's going on right here, why the track's lifted or where it's lifted. Oh, we'll clear it out. And yeah. Well, let's go back and take a ride here, and then you'll see the difference. We'll do this right here. Make it look pretty. We don't have to worry about it over here, so getting everything leveled back to the track where it should be. Putting get the track leveled right, and the power poles. We had to kind of run the. Anyways, let's grab the train and we'll take a ride and you can see what we've done. Save our session here. Save our session. We'll grab the train here and we'll just ride along up close. You can see the mountain range, all that comes. Train's point of view right here, you go in the cab. See, inside the cab, looks like a real mountain range right there. Little station. We can't hit any of these. Normally, if you use the other controllers on here, you can pull all the levers in here. The levers right there. Just hit B for your bell and H for your horn. What a noise going on. But yeah, we'll add cameras in here soon. I like to usually wait till the end of that to figure out where I want all my cameras. What I like about this new one is I can add trains to the session while it's playing now. So if I wanted to add another train, I would add another train, but yeah, see, that's our mountain range. It'll look better once we get painted down. And this train's driving us right out of here. Somewhere we got a red signal. We still need to fix these switches right here because they're not Milwaukee switches. Hopefully this video had sound today. We don't have no issues or it's really good. You got another switch right there. I think I have to switch over, but yeah, here are mounts. Normally these mountains ain't that steep right there on the edge, but hey, it's my version of the way I want it. And then we'll use BNSF local. When I get BNSF loaded, we will use their Dash 9s and 8s on this route too, because it is to me a much more modern, updated version of this. What if this railroad did survive and it was a 10-mile shorter route than Northern Pacific and BNSF had going out to Seattle? We still got stuff in here to add. That's why I can't paint it right here. When we go north on the track, so I'll get the power poles added in, and it's pretty much the same thing, putting the power poles in and doing that. But yeah, those are all our. Because normally we would have gantry lines in here. And I will probably put the gantry line poles in once I figure out all that. Run this truck way over here. We got a red light up here. I don't know why we got a red, but it will let us know why. I had to force it to go through. Yeah. So, yeah, let's see. Milwaukee. Get off this sucker 4. Watch the train go by. Watch the train go by. And we'll put ballast paint in here. I'll show you some of that in the next probably 4 videos when we're going north. For the first tunnel, we're just gonna do tunnel 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's like 36 tunnels on this, so. Now we're back on the train. But I'd like to thank you for watching this episode of Building the Mountains on Avery. Trainz, new era. And, it may not really look like Avery, but hey, I think it looks pretty cool. Been doing this game since like 2007. Like I said, we'll start building our track here going north to St. Paul. I'm going to finish up the mountain on the other side and get the power poles in. Well, actually, I'm going to finish up the mountain. I actually can paint it right here. I ain't got nothing past siding back there. So I will get the other mountain done. We'll do a video getting painting. Or I might just save it. We'll just paint the mountain ranges. There's like the green I use for the grass. There's the iron ore color. A certain color of ballast. Show you how I do it. Not the best at the painting part either. But anyways, alright, we'll see you on the next episode of Trainz, new era. And we will be heading north on the track, or northeast, building towards St. Paul Pass. I don't know how many videos that's going to take. But we'll work it one section at a time, tunnel to tunnel, or bridge to bridge. Still trying to figure what I'm going to do for bridges. So we will see you on the next episode.